Alright, so we're in a JB GatorX. This couple came to us for an upgrade in their van, knowing that they are going to keep the van. So what we've decided to do for them is give them a 400 amp hour battery, a 3000 watt inverter, and 900 watts of solar on the roof. So this van, as with all of our builds, we start talking about what does the client want to achieve. So this particular client, these GatorXs are quite small in terms of physical size, so roof space is very much a premium in these builds. So we like to get as much solar as we can possibly get for the system specifically designed and installed onto the van. But as with this van, this is slightly smaller than an 18-foot caravan. So these vans are a little bit tricky to get lots of solar on the roof. So with this one, what we have done in the past with these GatorXs is we've installed about 1000 watts of solar on the roof. This one, being the roof configuration that it is, wasn't able to have 1000 watts. In fact, it's only ended up with 900 watts, and that's because there are roof hatches in unusual locations on this roof, which meant that there wasn't able to be fitted some solar panels in certain areas. And even the solar panels that we've installed on the van, we've had to install 3 different sizes because of the layout and how it all came together. So we've ended up with 2 100 watt solar panels at the front, on the front slope. We've ended up with 2 250 watt solar panels either side of the air conditioner, and we've ended up with another 200 at the back. So all of that is brought down through 3 solar regulators. So we've individually split out each one of those solar panels so that we're not mixing and match any of the solar panels. It's super important in our builds to make sure that we maximize the efficiency of the system. So the other thing that we've done here is obviously given them the ability to plug in portables through the DC-DC charger. So they've got an EnerDrive DC-DC charger down here doing DC-DC charging and also portable solar panels, and they will carry some portables to be able to plug in when they're parked up for extended periods of time. So this couple started speaking to us about what they wanted to achieve. One of the key things that they wanted to do was to be able to run their air conditioner. Now, this van came with a Truma air conditioner, not a soft start version, just a standard direct online compressor style. Also not amazingly efficient. So what we've done for these guys is we have installed a Dometic Fresh Jet, the largest Dometic Fresh Jet for a caravan you can get. Again, this is a small caravan, so this air conditioner won't be working as hard as, say, a smaller air conditioner would be, even though it's a bigger physical cooling and heating capacity. It has the capacity to ramp down to nighttime mode, so super efficient. These, as we've talked about a number of times, these particular air conditioners are really good from an efficiency perspective, so they actually use significantly less energy than other air conditioners of the same size. So in terms of the build itself, what we've done is we've split it out over 2 seats. Again, these Gators are quite small. All right, so let's just quickly come over here and take a look at the build. So in the front seat box, there was the original compressor for the airbag suspension. So we had to slightly adjust this seat box to be able to fit all of our chargers, solar regulators, monitoring and fusing down here. So as you can see, we've got our 3 solar regulators, our DC-DC charger, some of our Simarine gear down here, and all of the isolation and fusing required for the standard. We moved the compressor up onto the wheel arch so it's up out of the way of all the electrical gear. We then also have installed over the other side of the seat the 410 amp hour battery, the 3000 watt inverter, and the client had actually had a diesel heater installed in here previously, so we had to work around the diesel heater as well. So you can sort of see in this area what we've done from the perspective of space management. It's actually really tight, but we've been able to get all of the relevant isolation, battery monitoring, 240 volt management, compliant battery, and everything into one seat box, including a diesel heater. So that's been quite a feat of Tetris in here, getting all of that in there. So we also obviously add in all of the ventilation required for the cooling of the inverter, and then obviously the venting for the battery goes outside as well. So from there, we'll go up and have a quick look at the system installed into the overhead cupboard. So we have our Simarine screen on the overhead cupboard here. You can see we've got all of our monitoring. So we're monitoring the 500 watt of solar, the 200 watt rear, and the 200 watt front. It's the middle of winter at the moment, and it's about 11 o'clock in the morning, and we're partially shaded, and we're still getting 15 amps of charge into the battery. So as the day progresses, as long as the clouds stay away, we should see upwards of 30 amps of charge into this battery this time of year. And then as the sun gets higher in the sky through through spring and through summer, then obviously we'll increase that quite significantly upwards again. So they also have the luxury of being able to monitor their portables. If they plug their portables in, they can see how much is coming in through that. So they could potentially plug 2 300 watt blankets in to this van, and that still be within the capability of the DC-DC charger. So that's super important as well. In the other side over here, we've got our inverter controller. So we have that already on, as you can see. So we've been running the air conditioner on inverter. So we'll actually switch that on now. You can see that's now on, and that'll just do its thing. So as I say, these air conditioners are quite efficient. Not a lot of work being done at the moment because it's quite cool. We're all wearing jumpers down here. So all in all, guys, that's pretty much the build as it stands. Few complexities to this build. We've managed to squeeze quite a lot of energy into this and give into this small caravan, and also give the ability for portables to be plugged in. It's going to be a really nice handover this morning once the client gets here, so we're looking forward to that. So this caravan has a 410 amp hour battery, 3000 watt inverter, 900 watts of solar. These guys are going to be able to spend extended periods of time off grid. They're going to be able to run all of their electrical appliances in the kitchen, coffee machine, toaster, kettle. They're also able to run their brand new FreshJet air conditioner on the roof for extended periods of time. They can plug portables in if they want to plug portables in as well. So it's a really nice system for this size van.